us now, ladies and gentlemen, is a man who we assume is on the call for any gimmicky bullshit that happens on ESPN. Ladies and gentlemen, Dan Orlovsky.
Hey, no! Yep, he's dressed for it.
Yeah. Are you on the call tonight?
Yeah, I am.
Yes. We just learned about this morning. We should have been paying attention more. I do like that you're having a little food. We apologize for interrupting your lunch here. It's going to be a late night. Tell me a little bit more about Monsters Fun Day Football. The boys love Monsters, Inc. My daughter might be super excited about this. What's the plan for tonight, Dano?
Yeah, obviously started 3 years ago with Toy Story last year, Simpsons, Monsters, Inc. this year. I did Simpsons last year. I have a ton of fun with it. I think the sell that I have is like, listen, football's on basically every night in America. More often than not, the games are somewhat the same. You know, like you take them in the same way. It's on a network. Person's calling the game. The games are somewhat the same. This is just different. You're not going to watch this for football. You're going to watch this for like the fun and entertainment. Chris Berman makes a cameo.
What? Oh, is he Sully?
Just Chris Berman makes a cameo, which is pretty cool. I don't know. I did it last year. It's fun. I did it this year again, partly because it's different, and then partly because my son Madden adores Monsters Inc. with his autism and the animation and imagery of stuff. So he's beyond excited. So
yeah, I assume that my daughter's going to love this as well. As soon as she hears your voice, you know, we'll see the reaction, I guess. That's what we'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see what the reaction is, I guess, you know, because last year you did it. I don't think she was really old enough or smart enough to understand completely what was going on. Now she gets, Ken's gets shit now. She really does. It's a whole new animal.
And it's different tonight. Like, they're not doing it. It's like, you know, Sully is with the Eagles and, Sully's with the Chargers, and Mike Wazowski is a little one-eyed dude. Is with the Eagles.
It's a good get.
It's good. And like they're playing on the team, and obviously the game happens, but they're not keeping score in the world that we're in. They're not keeping score the same way as it will be on Monday Night Football with Troy and Joe and whatnot. Like you get points off explosive plays. There's a halftime competition between the two of them, so it'll be like very entertaining for a lot of different ways.
All right, we can't wait to watch it, man. Good luck. We're happy you're the one that was selected for it. You're perfect for the gig.
Hell yeah.
Would you do like impressions and voices?
No impressions. No. They have like all of that stuff already pre-taped and
really?
You know, all the characters. Yeah, all the characters that have been in the movies. Yeah, they have all that stuff.
Steve Buscemi's going to be there.
Right. Are you going to tell my daughter that it's not pre-recorded though? Whenever she's watching, Mackenzie, it might be too late. She's probably listening right now.
Game rigged?
No, I mean I'm not telling. Obviously, the game's not pre-recorded, but they have like, spots already recorded where Sully has a one-off on a thing, or Mike Wazowski
Moss is somebody.
Mm-hmm. Got it.
Mm-hmm.
Need a Dan Wazowski impression.
Yeah. That's you, brother.
That's not me.
Why not?
Take a shot, brother.
You do great with a Boston accent, right, Doesn't he?
Mm-hmm.
I think you can drop into one of those.
Boston? I feel like I have a good Boston accent.
What's today?
That sucks, but...
So, if we were to go in reverse order...
That's pretty good.
We'd say tomorrow, today, and then...
Yesterday.
Mm-hmm. See, just stick to that one. And I want to hear a couple Wazowski yesterdays. Yeah. I was talking to this one-eyed freak yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
He said this. I was talking to this Bigfoot yesterday. He said this.
Sully. It is kind of Boston names, Sully and
Wikovich.
And Wazowski.
Wazowski.
Yeah. Wazowski.
Yeah, a couple Wazowskis.
Maybe a couple Kenny Albert odes as well, potentially.
Yes.
Yeah, like a Wazowski. Yes. You should do that 100, 150 times.
You're good at
and then on the other side of the ball, you can also drop a...
Yeah, Sully. Yes. Yes.
And then Justin Herbert plays with a broken hand.
Yes.
And then Jalen Hurts hands ball off Saquon. We have a touchdown.
Yes. Jalen Hurts taking the handoff from Wazowski. Yes.
Do one of those. 5 of those.
Something to think about.
That's what we're talking about. Mm-hmm. Keeping the kids engaged.
Yeah. I'll do my very best. Maybe if I can come to Bristol and kind of just step in for me, that'd be awesome.
No, I'm good. I'm good.
All right.
What do you think about the CFP, Dan? I've been seeing you getting involved in college more. You're starting to dive in. I appreciated your text. Dan sent me a text. He said a couple years ago I had Penn State at Indiana. 3 years ago. Penn State at Indiana. There was actually 2,500 people in the stadium. Actually, 2,500 people in the stadium. Obviously, things are vastly different now. Indiana's the number 1 team in the country heading into the playoffs. Obviously, everybody has heard about who the top 12 teams are or who the 12 are going on. What are your thoughts on it all? Alabama, didn't love that. I saw you tweeted Alabama had negative yards rushing in the SEC championship. What are we even talking about?
Negative.
How's that?
Negative yards rushing.
I agree.
So what's your take?
Has not evolved with the advancement of how many teams we have in the playoff. I think the playoff has grown, yet the way that we select teams or go about criteria of selecting teams has remained the same. Two, we don't have the 12 best teams.
What?
So we don't. There's no, I mean, come on. Like, all due respect to JMU and Tulane, we don't have the 12 best teams. Jeez. That's unequivocally indisputable. So we have to, we can't continue to, phrase it as that. It's not the 12 best. And I just look at the way that Bama has played over the last month. On Friday, I was like, I think Bama's in unless they just get smoked on Saturday. They got smoked on Saturday. So, the way that Notre Dame has played for the majority of the season, everyone's like, well, Notre Dame should schedule SEC teams. They quite literally did that. And so I think the way that Notre Dame went to kind of about the season and not losing 3 games and not getting smoked in a title game and not playing their worst football in the final month, that's what Alabama's done. Notre Dame seems like the better football team right now.
It's crazy to think about because Alabama's favored, right? Against Oklahoma?
Yeah.
Alabama's favored against Oklahoma.
Favored against both.
And who knows what the next round would be with Alabama, whether or not they'll be favored, in it all. As sports books obviously view something in a manner in which they're trying to get 50% of the bets on one side, 50% of the bets on the other side. Nonetheless, Alabama favored against Oklahoma in the first round.
I think it's because when Oklahoma went to Bama, and they won, but they were outgained by like 250 yards. It was like one of those situations. It was like a Steelers game. They somehow won, but they shouldn't have.
I like Oklahoma a lot.
Damn.
But I like early of the year. You like the Ravens outgaining the Pittsburgh Steelers? Do you like every team having more yards than the Pittsburgh Steelers? Because before the season started, Dan Orlovsky, Dan Wishbowski.
Yeah.
What's this guy?
Dan
Wazowski. Dan Wazowski said, Steelers going to be in trouble. You think Aaron and Artie are going to do anything? Yeah, right. That's what Dan Orlovsky said going into the year.
He nailed it on the head.
And they're currently leading the AFC North, Dan, so I don't know if you feel like you were right or if you were wrong.
No, I mean, they're going to be, like I said, they're going to be like 10-7, 9-8. They're going to either get into the playoffs and lose in their first round or not get into the playoffs. They're going to have the 18th pick of the draft.
Roll it back next year.
I mean, that's pretty good.
Here we go.
I didn't know being AFC North champions was a bad thing.
Yeah, me neither.
I thought they were one of those organizations that, it was one thing or nothing else, and that was a championship.
Agreed.
AFC North Championship coming right down the pipe.
We got enough of those.
I'm just saying another one's coming. You guys continue to do that.
I think Aaron's going to throw another go ball down the field if the Ravens want to cover it. Yep, there you go. 152 yards yesterday on go routes.
The Ravens' problem, they have 0 pass rush.
How about on offense?
Oh, yeah.
They have no touchdowns. What's going on with Lamar, man?
He's ranked like 40th.
What's the deal?
Yeah, I mean, simply put, Lamar has looked. This is the worst year of Lamar's career. Not even close.
Jeez.
Number 1, throwing the football. He has just so many misses. Number 2, that's a miss by 3 yards. Like I said this jokingly last week was Lamar's got the same type of misses that J.J. McCarthy has had this year. Just egregious misses where you go, how can you do that? This ball's 3 yards short. Second thing is Lamar's run away from everybody in the NFL. He has been caught in one-on-one situations more often than not, or more so than ever in his career before. I thought late in the game, I thought there were some drops yesterday. I think they dropped 3 touchdowns, but if you go also late in the game, he's like, it's almost like he's looking for the check down immediately, like getting the ball out into short completions rather than there's some in routes that are coming open late. And then Highsmith was phenomenal yesterday. He tracks him down late. So this offense is broken in Baltimore, and it's literally insane to think of it because last year it was historically great. And for the most part, it's the same humans this year.
That's tough. Good luck next year, Baltimore. Good luck next year. You think they make any changes?
You're going to have to. You can't go into a Super Bowl coming off of I think they were 14-3 last year, if I'm correct. I could be wrong on that. But something like that, and going into this season, they were, to a man, unquestioned, the best roster in football.
Yep.
Certainly in the AFC.
Chuck Pagano said, I don't want to do the show anymore. I want to go coach, try to win a Super Bowl.
Yeah, and I bet he regrets that.
Tough days when you lose games. Mm-hmm. All right, we appreciate you. What do you got, NFL Live, and then your Dan Wisnowski?
NFL Live, and then Monsters game, and then live tomorrow, and then actually bomb down to Baltimore for the first time ever having on ESPN the high school national title game with Joe Tess on Wednesday.
Wow. Stop by Jimmy's, obviously. Whenever you're in Baltimore, you need to do that. Jimmy's famous. But follow-up, that is awesome. You and Tessitore are calling a high school game? What is this?
Who's
Yeah,
playing?
Wednesday night, the national title in Baltimore. It's the two schools are St. Francis Academy out of Baltimore. That's got like dudes going everywhere.
Oh, yeah.
They're loaded. And then team from Utah that is the place where Zach Wilson went to high school and Jackson Dart went to high school.
No Florida teams. Wow, that's crazy. I would never guess that.
I don't know exactly how they. I
pick the
think you
teams?
have to like
No Pennsylvania team?
intentionally enter
Cali,
like
Texas.
almost like a like you have to intentionally enter like we're playing for the national championship tournament, I guess maybe, rather than
Then it's kind of monitored throughout the entire year. You gotta sign up for it, and then it's a point system throughout the entire year. Got it.
Yeah, something like that.
Y'all got to sign up.
So you're not definitely playing against the same quality of opponent, but you are accruing points throughout the season, I would assume, for it.
Yeah, I think it's something along those lines. Yeah.
Got it. So those who signed up, these are the two best teams throughout the year that signed up for this.
Yeah.
Like USA football.
Yeah.
Yeah, but on that note, I do think it's cool that, it's happening. Like, I think that's cool. I don't know how you have an actual high school national champion.
Yeah, it's impossible.
That would be tough.
Unless
I'm
they go to a
assuming-
playoff.
Well, Dan Orlovsky will crown him.
Yep.
We appreciate you, Dan.
Hell yeah.
No, I really appreciate you guys. Thank you.
It sounds like you don't really. We're trying to talk about you being Mr. One-Eye Wishnowski tonight. And we didn't, before we even knew you were part of it.
How did you not know that it was tonight? Like, how did you not know of this? It's been all over the network you're on.
Oh, yeah.
But no actual
went to a party.
song.
What I've learned about Ken's thus far is she needs a little bop at some point. Like, she needs to, she needs to feel it a little bit. She'll even start singing.
Have we like started Christmas movies at all with her?
Oh, yeah, brother.
Do we have a favorite?
Loves The Grinch, the animated version. Loves.
With
Boris Karloff.
No. Benedict.
Benedict.
No one.
Talking about Boris, I'll tell you that. I don't
Should
even-
be.
I don't know if Ken's even seen that one. We tried to play it to her and say, hey, this is the original. You need to respect this. And then as soon as it came on, she said, this sucks compared to every other movie that I watched.
She's wrong.
I agree.
Well, it's obviously father of four. Anything I need other than Monsters, Inc. I'm learning that my daughter needs to see.
How old is she now?
2.5, 2 is something.
I mean, Christmas Chronicles are
Vacation.
elite. She might be a year too young for it, though, but Christmas Chronicles are off the charts. Both of them.
Has she seen
Polar
Die Hard?
Express.
She's
Polar
Good
Express,
question, Thomas. I
ridiculous.
was thinking.
She has not seen Die Hard just yet.
Polar Express is kind of weird.
I mean, Santa Claus she could watch even.
Tim Allen, yep. She loves.
Yeah, those are great.
That is her Santa.
Mine
for
didn't
sure.
love it. Santa fell off the roof to start.
Right
Oh,
at the beginning of that
boo.
thing. That's classic Disney.
Red one?
Red one's good.
One.
What?
Ladies and gentlemen, Dan Orlovsky.
Yeah, Dan. Oh!
That's Monsters Fun Day Football tonight on ESPN2.